What if your divorce wasn't the end of your family story, but the moment you finally broke a cycle that had been spanning generations? And what if the broken family myth we're all told is nothing more than an insidious story we're conditioned with to make us think we have to endure long-term relationships that do nothing more than control and manipulate us? So many of us were raised to be the caregivers and people pleasers in our families. But for moms on this journey, you have come to realize you have to leave just to save yourself. While this realization is soul crushing, it's also the very thing that shatters the ancestral archetype of being the self sacrificing mother, the mother who acts from a place of, I need to take care of everyone else's needs first. I come last. I'm not supposed to have any needs of my own. Who can relate to that? If you feel like you've lost decades of your life to an abusive, narcissistic partner who you truly thought was your soulmate, this video is for you. Welcome in. My name is MAURA MCMAHON, and I support empathic moms and healing after divorcing narcissists. In this video, I'll be sharing an energy protection roadmap to help you move back into your own center and reframe your breakup with your narcissistic ex as an initiation into the life you are actually meant to live, a life of peace, power, freedom, and joy. We are the mothers. We are the mothers. We are the mothers. We seek. We are the healing. We seek peace. While it's very true that our children need us to survive and to thrive, we also need to balance the demands of motherhood with our own self-care. Being in a narcissistic marriage will erase your entire identity because you're not allowed to be anything other than a slave to your abuser. But when you start to see the toxic patterns and make the brave decision to walk away, it's actually a massive opportunity. It's a springboard for a whole new life, a whole new version of you, becoming someone you've never been before. You step into the role of the cycle breaker, and if you're like me, it's not something you thought you'd ever have to do. When I went through this very thing 2 times, I didn't expect the confusion, the grief, and the anger that were a big part of this journey. And I had no idea that I would be the one in my family who would choose not to repeat toxic, dysfunctional behavioral patterns. But that's what I did. And here I am talking about it today. Is my family happy about it? No, they are not. But it's something I felt deeply called to do. This is how our higher soul self creates real and lasting change. It's how we evolve. We as mothers are part of a larger spiritual family group. We all have roles to play and we have free will. When we make the conscious decision to stop tolerating abusive behaviors because we know we are meant to be happy and fulfilled, it can change our entire life path. In the astral realms, this is exactly what we signed up for. So right now, let's talk about the energetics in a grounded, practical way. As you trudge through this messy middle of legal battles and co-parenting with a narcissistic ex, this is the stuff that nobody tells you about. You could be required to participate in mediation with your ex to find an agreeable solution to the divorce decree, the parenting plan, the visitation schedule. There's so many details that you need to work through. Whether you have to be in the courtroom together or you're doing a child exchange, being in a shared space with your abusive ex brings the very real possibility of getting emotionally triggered. And unfortunately, most legal systems do not recognize the patterns of mental and emotional abuse, so you need to learn ways to protect yourself. Being an empathic mother means you're highly sensitive to emotions and feelings. You'll actually feel other people's emotions as if they were your very own. This is something that all empaths struggle with until they learn how to handle, how to navigate it, and how to work with it. So the first part of this is self-awareness. When you feel an emotion, ask yourself if it's really yours. Does it belong to you, or could you be picking it up from somebody else? If you're in a room with your narcissistic ex, you might be feeling anxious, you might get sick to your stomach, or maybe you'll have a dry mouth. There are a lot of ways our body responds. These are all indicators that your body is feeling a little bit too much and getting overwhelmed. Your nervous system is starting to get dysregulated, which is totally normal in these types of relationship dynamics. But what you want to do is notice when this starts happening to you. What is it that you're feeling? I'm going to invite you to bring this into your own conscious awareness. You're just going to see it. You're going to observe it, but not get entangled with it. You want to just give it some space. Then you're going to create your own energetic bubble, visualizing a giant white bubble of light that's surrounding you. You're going to place yourself inside the bubble using the power of your own thoughts and your own intentions. You're going to flush it out of any energies and entities that do not belong to you. Now, it might sound a little bit strange if you've never heard of it or you've never practiced it, but I promise you it works in a very amazing, almost magical way. So you want to place your hand on your heart and affirm to yourself, I am here. My heart is my center. I belong right here in my body, in my bubble. And say to yourself, I am safe. I am surrounded by my white light of protection. My angels and my spirit guides are here helping to protect me too. I am not alone. This is your own energy bubble. It's your energetic protection from everyone else around you. The first time I did this exercise, I couldn't believe how quickly I started to feel better. This is something to practice on your own. And then when you need it, like in the middle of a courtroom or a child drop-off exchange with your ex, you're going to feel more confident in putting up your own protective energy bubble around yourself. What it does is it works to detach your ex's energy from your own. It unhooks them from your energetic field, and it brings you back into your own personal power center. It helps to calm your nervous system so you can think more clearly. The next little exercise is called cord cutting. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. You can also do this little cord cutting ceremony. All you need to do is get a candle, a string, a journal, or a piece of paper to write on with a pen in a quiet, meditative space. The power of your mind and your thoughts, your feelings, and your attention is very massive. Don't underestimate how powerful you actually are. You want to light your candle, and to connect with the energy, write about the heavy feelings you're tired of struggling with. Something like, I am no longer going to let my ex's mean looks and cruel words upset me. I sever this emotional connection. It no longer has any control over me, or something to that effect. Again, whatever it is that resonates for you, this should be in your own words so that you can connect with that energy more clearly. You want to hold these thoughts and feelings in your conscious awareness. And then you hold the string over the flame and you let it burn completely through. This string represents your emotional connection to your ex. Burning it through symbolizes the cutting of the energetic cord between the two of you. And then you can affirm to yourself something like, I release myself and embrace peace and freedom, or whatever it is that feels right to you. Again, doing this in your own words is really important because you need to feel it. It needs to resonate with you. If you have some sage, it would be a good time to burn it. It'll help to clear heavy emotional energies, and it'll neutralize the charge in your space. When you feel complete, you blow out the candle. You watch the smoke dissolve away. It's really an exercise in mindfulness. Then you're going to relight the candle again and just appreciate its warm, clear flame. Just want to be present with it. And then you can affirm to yourself something like, I am strong, I am centered, I am aligned, I am peaceful, and I am free. Using your I am statements are one of the ways that you bring your power back into your own energetic field. This is all about whatever feels good to you and resonates with you. Small, thoughtful steps like this are exactly what help to build you up again from the inside out. They help you move back into your empowered, sovereign self, the mother leader who is reclaiming her identity and her life. Here she is from my Narc-Proof Mom Healing Deck. By breaking these cycles for yourself and within your family, you're helping your children to do it too. Imagine if your mother or father had done this for you when you were a child. It could have saved you from years of pain and trauma. But the truth is that they couldn't do it. They chose not to. But here you are in this moment right now, and this is where all your power is. You can do it. You can make a different choice than your ancestors did. In my family, I am the only one of my siblings who has kids, and I'm both the scapegoat and the cycle breaker. My kids have a narcissistic father, and they know they don't want to be like him, so they're not. I've worked with them since they were little, and they too are breaking these toxic family patterns and cycles in their own adult lives. I am so proud of them. I'm living proof this can be done, and I want you to know that you can do it too. You can validate your own thoughts and feelings. You can live life differently by no longer sacrificing yourself for everybody else. You deserve to be happy and fulfilled. You are worth it. Spiritually, you're an infinite, divine being, learning deep soul lessons so that you can evolve. As a mother, you are leading the way for your kids by clearing the path ahead. And for anyone watching this right now, if you're not already in therapy, start today. Mental health support is such an important part of this process. Coming back into your wholeness means that all of you needs attention. Your mind, your body, and your spirit. Thanks for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new today. And if you're a mom who's looking for some tools and resources on your own journey and healing from a narcissistic divorce, I've got several listed for you in the description box below. Feel free to check them out and take a look. And until next time, in the next video, take care out there.